How many years have you all been open here?
About 24.
24, okay. Well, you're turning a page though now, right?
We are, kind of.
Okay.
So we just said we're going to change the face, it'll still be primarily bluegrass, but the past few years we've had success doing a lot of other things.
Okay.
And so 2 years ago we did a production here with Eugene
That's
Wolf.
1 year ago, wasn't it?
What?
A year ago.
No,
2
it's
years?
two.
Okay.
It's coming on too. And and so
Is this on?
he's an actor that works at Barter Theater. He just
I remember that.
yes. And so he will be back April the 5th. That's the first Saturday in April to do that production again.
One man show? Or what is the show
Yes,
called?
it's called the Book of Mammo, and he actually is portrays several characters. He does not have to announce with a change in his voice and the tone of his voice. There comes the old.
What if the train comes by during the show?
The old. Hey, we always are
1202.
prepared. The old 1202.
All right, so basically what you're just saying is you've been primarily bluegrass in the past, so you're going to bring in some other types of entertainment. Is that the message?
Really nothing new, but we're just looking at it to do more.
Okay.
You know, we have done that with our odds and ends shows, and with
That
our,
was kind of a rock and roll.
very rock and roll.
Yeah.
And also with Benny and Quentin, they've come in and did their singer-songwriter type show. Really great show. We just had one last week. Great
It was
crowd,
fantastic.
great crowd of people. You know, there's two types of shows. Shows we sell tickets to, and then the regular third Saturday night show, which is just general admission. So.
Okay. Well, what else have you got on the horizon?
Well, Johnny is doing a production with a new band that he's just formed, and you might want to tell about that. It's
Well, for several years I've been interested in doing start a series of music, of older music. This production we're working on now is going to be the music from about 59 to 63, which it will include a lot of Patsy Cline material. That's just, people really love that. She's kind of making a comeback with her laid back, easy listening type music.
Timeless music.
Yes, absolutely. So we're doing that, and we're gonna approach it all different. We're gonna treat it like a variety show, sort of, maybe. With we're gonna have an MC that gives a little history along the way, and we're going to do the songs, and we're going to dress. We're not going to be in street clothes. We're going to dress.
You mean costume?
Costumes,
Yeah.
like, look like a more professional act.
Okay.
And,
So that's kind of like a Broadway show. A little bit.
well, sort of. I won't go that far, but we're wanting to do this, and we got some really good help doing it. We got right now it's 8 people that are singers or musicians that are going to be playing it, and I'm looking forward to it. It's really the music. I've got it on the CD player in there now. I play it when I'm down here working or sweeping or cleaning.
Is it like classic country or oldie rock
Some
and roll?
of it, yeah,
or?
it is. It's songs like, if you remember, Walking After Me, I Go and Walking,
Yeah, Patsy.
and those types of things, and some other early stuff like Stand By Me. That's early '60s, earlier than you think. And I can't think of all the things right now that we're working on, but it's going to be '63 back to about late '50s.
Okay.
That era.
Any Buddy Hollies?
We've not worked in any Buddy
Ricky-
Hollies,
Ricky
but that's a
Nelson?
good idea. But it's mostly going to be. We have 3 ladies that will be doing most of the singing. So I don't know. Some songs don't work so well when it's women singing.
Yeah.
Buddy Hollies may be in that category. I'm not sure. We've not tried anything Buddy Holly yet, but I like Buddy Holly.
Yeah. Or Ricky Nelson? Got any Ricky Nelson?
Ricky Nelson's another great.
well,
Really?
and And Johnny and Billy, his brother, Billy's here a lot now since he retired from Kansas. And they do a lot of, well, a couple of Everly Brothers songs that are real crowd pleasers. And we've also been involved, like, with a lot of community fundraisers.
Yes, we have.
In September, we had the day the electricity was out every place with the big storm. We already had an event planned here to be a joint fundraiser between the library and the museum.
I remember that.
And we went ahead with it, and it was a huge success. We raised over $1,000 to be split between the two, just for, you know, necessities, things that you need. And then at the odds and ends concerts in November, if they have that show, it's always the weekend after Thanksgiving. So we raised over $2,000 just passing the hubcap. And
56 Chevy hubcap.
Oh, wow.
and so we people are just they're having a good time, and they're generous, and every year that we have that, we're able to take a nice collection for some need. And so we kind of investigated and found that in Embryville, right on the line between Tennessee and North Carolina, they had some homes that had been in the family for years. And so we donated our money to help rebuild these houses. And this is through the United Methodist Church.
Okay.
They're building 3 new homes for families with children. So it sounded like a winner to me.
Right.
So
You know,
we try to investigate and give whatever monies we raise to really worthy causes. And we need to mention what's coming up soon. This month it's going to be 10 Penny Drive, Chip McLean's group. And I mean, this will be the 3rd Saturday. And then we February we have Bluegrass again, but March 1st, Mark Barnes, and this is one of his tickets. He has really been a big help in our community. He has moved here, a transplant from Florida, and he is just very knowledgeable about a lot of music venues, different types of music, and you might explain exactly what he does.
well, it's
March 1st.
it's a type soundtrack you might hear in movies. Some of it's generated, you know, with AI, I guess you could say. And it's he's won a Grammy Award with, and I can't recall with what, but he's award winning with his thing, and he's going to do a show. And also, our friend Randy Ball is going to open for his show.
Well, hopefully.
I know Randy's
Today he's having surgery.
today is the day.
Yeah.
Yes.
So we're hoping that Randy is well enough to do that by then.
So that's March the 1st.
Well, that's pretty interesting. That's kind of off your usual.
It is.
Well, it is, but we want to do that. We really want to help local artists that live right here in Surgoinsville and Rogersville and around the area. We got plenty of them, Jeff, that just don't have a venue, you know, so we want to be that venue.
So Mark Barnes, March 1st, is Grammy Award winning. What type of music would you say it is?
I'm afraid to say it's different. Okay.
Okay.
It's
You'll just have to come find out for yourself.
It's sort of soundtrack type things.
Yeah.
The way I see it, but Mark would probably explain it differently. But
Like movie soundtrack.
I think so.
Well,
Okay.
I don't know. I'd like to give you his phone number, so if
Okay.
you mention
Right.
him.
Is this a ticket?
Yeah,
Okay.
but I'll.
You take that.
Okay, write it on the back of the ticket then.
Yeah.
Okay. Because
There's a lot of different music likes and taste around here, and we'd like to, if we can, get them all out there. You know.
Trying to branch out a little bit more. You guys have done the rock and roll, and you've had country, southern country, or old timey country. But the Broadway style play is one. The barter guy is one. This guy is one. So there's three departures from what you would expect at Bellamy's.
I hope you're using the word Broadway play real loose.
Well, that's what it seems like. Well, actually, it seems more like something you'd see at Dollywood.
Well, or at a bigger theater.
A music review where you would have different types of people portraying stars.
But it is not a tribute to Patsy Cline. It's just we're not. It's not that. It's just a regular show. It'll involve several types of music. Not just about that. I just brought her up because that's what the songs we worked on here when we practiced last night.
And then you'll have historical perspective included with musical performances.
Yeah, by all artists that we do the songs.
Oh, okay. So he's got Mark Barnes, Bellamy's March 1st, Good Morning bio attached. So let me...
forward that to me. And I'll get his bio. Then I'll have it all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
But he just lives out the street here.
Okay. What brought him to Surgoinsville?
I have no clue.
And I can do a little separate thing.
They own the little antique store here, the Riverview Emporium, right just out the street.
I bet Randy did a business story on him then.
Well, I think they met. Randy was showing his photography out, and and that's how they first met.
He has some things for sale out there.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm going to keep this, and this will give you everything else.
Okay.
And
His other information.
I'm not sure about how they got to be friends, but I'm glad they did. I'm glad that we're going this direction a little bit.
Well, so we've talked about three different things: the Patsy Cline and '50s, early '60s music, the barter guy, and the Grammy Award-winning guy. Is there anything else that you guys wanted to point out that's going to be kind of a departure from usual Bellamy's fare?
No, I mean that kind of covers it, but it is a lot because we used to be strictly bluegrass, and then we started, mixing in, decided to have the annual rock and roll event, and it is usually sold out. At our age, there's a few people that don't show up that have tickets.
Hip surgeries.
Kidney
stones.
Broken hip, but it usually is a really fantastic event and very well attended. In fact, we were contacted to take that to the Capitol Theater in Greenville. So
Really?
that is going to be there.
Wow.
Let me say a little bit about it. Instead, the show at the Capitol Theater will be February the 14th. That's Valentine's Day, so it's a good place to bring your sweetheart or
And that's
whatever.
the 50s, 60s tribute.
That's the odds and ends show.
Oh, odds and ends. Okay.
Which is 60s to 65 or early to 70. It's a little later in the 60s. That's what we do. And also the band that will do a opening act for the odds and ends show that we've been speaking of. The Sterling Sisters will be the name of their act. And we'll only be doing maybe 6 or 8 songs just to open up for the odds and ends. So I hope by that time
what do they play? The Sterling Sisters.
They're singers.
I know.
That's who the
production
that
I'm
Johnny
putting
is
together.
putting together.
We're just going to do an opening to
It's
try
a
to get
preview.
a preview, just a preview of what we're going to be doing.
Okay.
And anyway,
Kind of like a dry run.
Absolutely, we need it too. You don't go.
All right. Well, is there anything else that you guys wanted to discuss about Bellamy's? When is your next show?
The third Saturday is the 18th, if I'm not mistaken. Let me look.
And that's who? Now remind me. You just said it.
Chip McLean and 10 Penny Drive.
Okay.
February
18th.
February is Shadow Ridge.
Yeah, February the 15th will be Shadow Ridge.
Okay.
And February or January the 18th will be 10 Penny Drive.
Okay. And then March
And
1st.
then the
March 1st is Mark Barnes.
Mark
Okay.
Barnes.
Now, what's your March regular show?
We don't have it
We don't have.
scheduled.
We're not ready to announce that yet. We're
Okay.
negotiating with it.
Okay.
It's sometimes hard when people have to work 12-hour
Right,
shifts.
I
now.
hear you. But you have a show. The show in April then is the barter guy. What day is that?
April the 5th.
April the 5th.
Saturday,
Saturday,
first Saturday in
April 5th.
April.
Okay.
And the Greenville show, the Greenville Odds and Ends show is February the 14th. But it's
Okay.
not here at Bellamy's. It's in Greenville.
Right. So then the not Patsy Cline, but
The Sterling Sisters.
Sterling Sisters.
It's
What
not,
day is that?
we don't have the date scheduled.
We don't have a date.
Because,
We're not-
but
we're
it
not-
will
we're not-
be,
we're
What
not
time of
quite
the
there.
year?
We're not quite there yet.
well, probably that, I'm thinking that, sometime in March.
Maybe March.
Nah.
Maybe it's according to how things come
Okay.
together.
Well, that's a lot piled up together though.
Well, it is. We like to
Because you'll
stay
have your big
busy.
March show, you'll have your regular March show, then you'll have your April 5th show.
Yes, and we're also going to do the date I can't announce because I'm not sure. We're going to do another benefit for
The can't,
cancer.
Hawkins County Cancer?
Yeah, okay, yeah.
Okay.
You know, we
well, we just know a lot of people
Yeah.
that have been affected.
Right,
And
yeah.
and they are so nice to give checks for gas money and you know, things that are truly needed
Right.
if you have a
Oh
problem.
yeah, I'm kind of friendly with them too. I've always tried to help them out also.
Yeah.
Alrighty. Well, is there anything else that you wanted to the world to know? Because this, I mean, I think the best angle to take is, you know, there's the departure from what you usually expect from Bellamy's, but also you got a packed 3 months coming up of
we
events.
do, and
So-
we're trying to stay busy. You know, it's
I tell Johnny,
it's something to look forward to. We don't want to be the type of people that sits around in chairs all the time.
Right.
I told him last night he had practice, and I came for part of it, and I love the new band, and you know, I said I don't know anybody your age that does so much. I'm so happy that you know that we're busy, we're engaged, and it's fulfilling. When you're looking out and not focusing inward, it just it's very rewarding.
Right.